Hello, it's Chelsea with the Jerusalem's Happy Home Team, and I'm here talking to you today about different options of building equity in homes. And one of the ways to build equity is to do that with sweat equity. So sweat equity is generally when you find a property that you can make improvements to, or maybe it's the property that you already own, but once you make some improvements to it, it will become worth more with those things completed. So it can be anything from painting to landscaping to changing, adding on to the house, all different aspects of making improvements or modifying the home to make it so that it's worth more money would be called sweat equity. And you might be the person doing that yourself. You might roll up your sleeves and go to work, or you may pay contractors to do that for you. That would still be in the realm of sweat equity. So I'm actually at a property that I purchased that I'm sweating it out at, that had a ton of potential, but it was definitely an interesting situation. So this property actually was owned by somebody who they moved into the home, and over time they just weren't able to afford to maintain the home. So things started to become in disrepair. They also had collected a lot of items, so we had things stacked up to the ceiling from here, there, and everywhere. Heat hadn't been on properly in years, so it needed a lot of love, and it hadn't had enough for a while. So in order to get my offer accepted, they actually wouldn't even let anybody in the home until an offer was accepted. And so I had to make my offer sight unseen. I did have a video and a home inspection that I was able to look at before making my offer, but I did make my offer subject to my own personal inspection to make sure I knew exactly what was really going on and could get in the door and see the full scope of everything that needed to be done. So that was an interesting opportunity, and it really had to be willing to take on a big project. I had to take it down to sheetrock, so literally gutted the bathroom, the kitchen, and right now I'm sitting here with a house that's not livable, and I'm paying a mortgage payment on it, but soon we will be on the other side of it, where everything will be lovely new inside. I'll have a waterfront property that I can enjoy myself and have other people enjoy as well. My long-term plan is to convert it into Airbnb that I also get to use myself. So a place to call peaceful, tranquil escape, but a little sweat and will get me to having a lot more equity in this house at the end of the day, and also being willing to do those repairs was able to get me in the door at a price where I could afford waterfront, which I probably otherwise would have had a tough time getting in the door on. So that's sweat equity. And if you want to know anything more about investing in real estate, and we actually happen to have a building wealth in real estate class coming up, that's going to be a webinar that we're doing on May 12th. I was almost skipping to November. May 12th in the evening. So if you're interested in that, you can go to happyhometeamevents.com and you can register there. You can always call, text, or email us directly if you want to talk to us directly about some ideas that you have already going on in your mind. So happyhometeam.com, happyhometeamevents.com if you want to register for our webinar. Thanks so much. Have a great day.